Hey, what's up, guys? As I was saying the other day, I'm gonna be doing a commentary of all the races this year. So let's go with the one we had yesterday at Raupuna Park. There was no qualifying, as you guys all probably remember. So it started in reverse championship order. That left me in an eighth position. I didn't like it too much because then I had all the fast guys behind me, and then yeah, not so slow guys in front of me. So I think I was in a pretty vulnerable place for me because the guys after me had so much pace, and I didn't have as much pace on the guys in front as the guys behind me had on me. So yeah. Anyways, the race started good, picking up two places there, in one in the main straight, and then after a mistake there, then I have knees up behind and pokey boards in front of me. I start getting a good rhythm, and I start to see that I have the pace of the guys in front of me, and start to look for places where an overtake can happen, but not trying to force it because it's a pretty long race. The race was 1 hour and 30 minutes long, so I knew I would have my chance if everything went right, and I didn't want to force it and have a mistake and ruin my race, which eventually happened anyways. But not in the beginning, not in the first two laps. So that was good. I was feeling good by this time. I could see in the minimap that the first eight we had a good gap to the ninth, so that was making me feel pretty good. But yeah, I have a bad run out of the last corner, and then Nisa has a pretty clean overtake on me, and at this point I decided I was not gonna try an impossible move or something. I was just gonna give him the space, but then that left the door a bit open for Chris Melamin. There I saw him coming, and I was like, he's overshooting that corner, so I just left him the space, and he overshot it, and here I just defended the inside. But he actually finds some good traction even in the grass, and here I decided, okay, no, I'm not gonna let everyone through, and I take the inside line. I leave all the space that I can leave. He has space, but when he comes inside, he collides with me. I had no space to my left. He has all the space to his right. But anyways, he gets pretty mad, and he starts blinking the light on me, and that was pretty weird. I really think first of all, in the first corner of the lap, I leave him the space, and then I do a defense maneuver, and I left him all the space in the right, and he chose to go against me anyways. Here I saw him coming, and I was like, he's not gonna stop because he's mad, and he didn't, and we had an accident. I think in lap 4 you don't need to do that. I think later I spoke to him, and everything's cool now. I realize I don't know, maybe it was not 100% his fault, but I do think that he was pretty mad after the defensive maneuver that he thought it was not a good one, but as you guys saw here, clearly it was a good one. Anyways, here I make a mistake because after that I lost concentration a bit. I was a bit mad that Chris did that, but this was totally my fault. You cannot get disconcentrated like this after something you think is not really fair, because at the end of the day it was a position and it was all fine. But here I lost a bit of more positions because of that. So it would have been better to just take the lost position. But I do think that in lap 4 you don't need to be doing that. Anyways, Karma caught up a bit because here I was running down the main straight, and I see two cars on the side of the road there, and one is his car. There was a big fuss in the forum about it in the PS4 chat. I have to say, man, all respect to both drivers, and the season is long and that, but I have to give it to high grade there. I think Chris was too aggressive in that move. But anyways, it's all fair and good racing, and we're not here to be mad about each other in the chat. Okay, here I had G-Strom in my front. I thought I was actually being faster than him in this stint of the race, in this part of the race. Later I was not, but here I was searching for places where I could pass, and here I find my place, just as before, as straight to the left as I could, leaving him all the space on the right, and he just gave me the overtake, and then after this he finished the race way better than me. So it's not all about the start. Here BMT shifter is coming for me really hard. He was having a good pace. He's been having a good pace the whole season, so I try to concentrate, but I made the mistake. I was feeling the pressure, and here I just thought it was better to not fight it too much. He was being faster, and I was not gonna be able to defend for much time, so maybe I thought I wait here, I try to get on his rear, and maybe we catch the guys in front, and that's what began to happen. He was setting up a good rhythm, and I was following very comfortable. Here is where my race really started going badly. In this overtake I make the mistake of not doing it cleanly, and the game tells me to give him back the position, and this is where everything starts to go wrong for me. I was pretty comfortable on a P8. I felt I was faster than Liverpool, so I could have been in a P7 pretty soon, but I finished 11th, so I didn't. So we're gonna see what happens in the next few laps. Maybe it's even in this lap. He's feeling the pressure. He's trying to brake hard, and he loses control. It's not here, maybe. Yeah, it's not here yet. I was at this moment I was like, fuck, shifter is running away from me. I need to get back on him, and here Liverpool clearly goes out, and I was like, okay, nice, I'm 7th, but I didn't see at the beginning. But if you see the minimap, Liverpool, instead of going back where he was supposed to go, then I started seeing, I was like, I'm supposed to be 7th, how am I not 7th? And it's because Liverpool cut the whole corner there, and he's waiting here a bit, which is cool, and we actually talked about this, and he was pretty cool about it. He knew he was wrong, and no harm done. But here I don't know what he's doing. He's clearly letting me pass, but I make this mistake because I didn't know if he was gonna finally let me pass or not. And then the guy Rob passes me, so I guess he has to give one place in the game, he told me. So after this, he was pretty cool. So now I'm starting getting mad, like, okay, he's not gonna give me the place now. He gave it to the other guy. But so I started getting pretty mad, and I was like losing concentration a lot, which is something that ruined my race in this race. First with Chris, and now with Liverpool. Now I start giving him the lights, and I'm just not thinking straight. I just think it's not fair. And here I see he's actually 15th, but I don't think I realized at the time. And here I make this mistake, which is pretty costly. Pretty costly, because now I had 3 guys behind me, and all of them passed me. Matix here, I see him, and I'm thinking maybe I try to defend, and I tried to, and I made it, but Matix ended up passing me. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he was here or later, but anyway, here is where my concentration for the whole race, or at least the next part, went, and my motivation went. Like I said, everything is cool with Liverpool now, because we talked about it, and he was pretty cool. I talked to him after the race, and he was pretty cool about it. Here I make the mistake. As I was saying, I was trying to push too hard after the mistake I did earlier, and here I make another one. I hope I didn't fuck Matix 88 races a lot. I think I did, because he went and stayed in the pits for a while. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. That was clearly a mistake on my part. But at the end, that's racing. I couldn't have got out of the way. I could just not have messed up the corner. So here, my race is I'm pretty motivated here, because I thought at the beginning of the weekend I had a good pace, and everything was just going wrong for me. And I decided to go into the pits and thinking, okay, maybe now I have a good second stint. I put a new soft stint, and maybe I have a good pace, and I can, make up some places. I was not going to do that, because as you guys can see here, my mechanics didn't change the tires, so I ended up having problems for the rest of the race with the tires, not being able to push. I think I may have done the mistake that you guys said in the forums. Maybe I had it on change recommended. Maybe I did that, so I'd be sure to not do that again. And hopefully that fixed it, because that's a pretty good mistake, and it cost me the whole rhythm in the race, and I think I could have been top 10, not too much after that, but I was struggling, and the guys behind me just spent the whole next 20 laps after the pit stop coming back faster than me. Here we see I'm 10th with the fruit hoop with fruit soup right in my rear, and I make this mistake, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna miss it. And here I'm worried I'm gonna hit him. So I'm glad I didn't. After this, he was much faster, and he went away so quick. And now it was just me trying to hold Rob and Matix off with my 2 seconds of penalties and the next 10 laps. This is then the final lap for me. It's so close between Matix and me because I have 2 seconds of penalty, and here the guy who ended up 6th almost cost me my race. I was really mad. I think it's cold tire that did it. Yeah, it seems like it's cold tire, man. You cannot rejoin the track like that, man. In the last lap, I think your race was already over. I don't know, maybe you were fighting for position. I think the 7th is like 20 seconds behind, man. I was so good at the end because thankfully I managed to keep the gap for like 0.3. But yeah, I was like, oh man, if I lose that place after these 3 laps that I did really good to try to keep Matix behind, and he's a pretty quick guy. But yeah, at the end nothing happened, and everything went on about pretty good. Congratulations to the podium position, guys, and to the winner. Too bad my teammate couldn't get the nothing at the end. Well, he got 4th, obviously, but yeah, we can see now in the congratulations to Neo Nostra. I think I raced against you like so long ago in an F1, or maybe it was even Project Cars. And you said it was your first podium ever in AOR, so congratulations to you. Now we see the championship standings. I'm 11th now. I started the race 8th, so I was 8th before, but it's a pretty close-knit group up until Chris Merayan in position 6. So maybe if we that's probably my goal would be to end in a top 6, top 8. And then in the championship standings, my team is 3rd, in part thanks to Fott, who is doing a great championship, and his time will come. He's been pretty consistent, and he will get wins and podiums, I'm sure. And yeah, maybe we can get that 2nd position, because the first seems like the Magnus and Core Racing have that covered. So guys, I hope you guys liked it, and anyways, as every week, I enjoyed it a lot. It was not my race, but I always enjoy it, and can't wait till the next one. See you guys.